Welcome to another edition of AE. What's this? Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano was not expected to be on the card tonight. Curious what Johnny Gargano has to say.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
One moment, I'm getting word. Apparently Johnny Gargano and Kenny Omega have agreed to an Extreme Rules match here tonight on AEW Dark. What a way to start the show. At one time, the heart and soul of NXT, Johnny Gargano, now in AEW, going one-on-one with the cleaner, Kenny Omega. Of course, Kenny Omega goes one-on-one with Tommaso Ciampa at AEW vs NXT Starting Point pay-per-view. I guess this is what Kenny Omega meant when he said, when it comes to Tommaso Ciampa, he is going to DIY, do it yourself. And tonight, it looks like the cleaner plans to target Tommaso Ciampa's best friend and greatest rival, Johnny Gargano. I'm not so certain that is a smart idea. A couple of days removed, or a couple of days, should I say, prior to AEW NXT Starting Point. Kenny Omega has been obsessed with Tommaso Ciampa since Tommaso Ciampa has eliminated him from the Battle Royal, and when he looked to embarrass Tommaso Ciampa in their one-on-one match. Instead of finishing the match, he kept letting Tommaso Ciampa stay around, and it ended up costing him the match. Some people would call this a dream match, me being one of those people. Kenny Omega starts up the match with a Hurricane Rana. And Kenny Omega has been a little bit more ruthless. He's going to need every bit of it tonight against Johnny Gargano. Johnny wrestling, no slouch. Inside that ring, Mr. NXT now out here in AEW. Some people wonder if Johnny Gargano fits. He's just been a staple of NXT for so long. Had a rough outing so far in AEW. Johnny Gargano looks to make that change here tonight. This is a big opportunity. As we said, Kenny Omega. Oh, V-trigger, that was nice. Let me restart. Johnny Gargano could play big upset. He was able to knock off Kenny Omega here tonight. But Omega targeting Johnny Gargano. V-trigger right out the gate. Johnny Gargano able to slow down Kenny Omega's momentum. And Johnny wrestling. Out-wrestling Kenny Omega for the time being. I was just about to allude to earlier, Kenny Omega might have bit off more than he can chew, calling out Johnny Gargano here tonight. And while Kenny Omega has the name the Best Bout Machine, you could call Johnny Gargano a Best Bout Machine himself. This man has won countless NXT Match of the Years, Match of the Year contenders. They don't call him Johnny Wrestling for nothing. Johnny Gargano in firm control at this point. And I know this is not the way Kenny Omega thought this match would be going early into the matchup. Nice counter into a reverse DDT. Kenny Omega going for an early pin. Johnny Gargano kicks out after one. And a knife edge chop from Kenny Omega transitions into a German Dragon suplex. German Dragon, it's so long. Flowing DDT from Kenny Omega. And a second jumping V-trigger. And now, shades of Kota Ibushi. Kenny Omega, instead of go for the pin, he tried to embarrass Johnny Gargano. Kenny Omega deadlifting Johnny Gargano into a German suplex. And an RKO from Johnny Gargano. Who saw that coming? And Johnny Gargano going to get a kendo stick. Who would have thought Johnny Gargano would be the first one to get a weapon? And a V-trigger from Kenny Omega. Is that enough? Kenny Omega, as we said earlier, obsessed with getting revenge on Tommaso Ciampa. And he has targeted Tommaso Ciampa's best friend and greatest rival, Johnny Gargano, just to anger Tommaso Ciampa. And Johnny Gargano has got on the Gargano lock. Will Kenny Omega tap out? Will Kenny Omega tap out from the Gargano lock? What a matchup here tonight. I bet Kenny Omega regrets his decision calling out Johnny Gargano now. Near fall with the 2. And Omega trying to turn things around. And if you're trying to turn things around, that's how you do it. Johnny Gargano had to roll outside the ring to get his composure back. That was a veteran move from Johnny Gargano. But Omega right back on the attack. Hangs him out to dry. And he almost gets a 3 count. What a matchup. For the longest, you wonder what would happen. DDT from Kenny Omega. If Kenny Omega and Johnny Gargano were on the same brand. Tonight we find out that answer. And Johnny Gargano takes back the kendo stick from Kenny Omega. And now it's Johnny Gargano on the attack with the kendo stick. But not for long, Kenny Omega counters into a DDT on the outside. Knife edge chop. Kenny Omega taking, he shouldn't have stopped the time. Johnny Gargano taking over on offense. Kenny Omega, I don't know what he was thinking. And Johnny Gargano looking for another weapon. This time, Johnny Gargano got a table. And he's attacking Kenny Omega over and over with the table. This is why you do not call out Johnny Gargano. Kenny Omega thought he was going to make a name off Johnny Gargano. And Johnny Gargano is not having it. Johnny Gargano with the table once more. What does he have in mind? Kenny Omega needs to retreat. He has been battered with that table. Johnny Gargano once more hitting Kenny Omega with the table. Omega's got to be exhausted after that. Snapdragon suplex. Got it right that time. And Omega looked like he was going to go outside for a minute, but instead he just punts Johnny Gargano straight in the gut. Kenny Omega trying to make a statement. He doesn't need weapons to take care of Johnny Gargano. And a V-trigger. Is that enough? And now, what's Kenny Omega? It looks like he's setting up. It looks like he's setting up for his finisher, and he hits it. And that's it. Kenny Omega pits away Johnny Gargano. And we go to the replays. Kenny Omega hitting a V-trigger. Didn't quite see what happened there in the replay. But a running V-trigger.
Here is your winner, the Captain, Kenny Omega.
Kenny, what's this? It's Tommaso Ciampa. And Tommaso Ciampa could not stand to see Kenny Omega. And he made Omega tap just like that. If this was at starting point, that would be the end of the matchup. And Tommaso Ciampa is enraged after Kenny Omega just defeated his best friend, Johnny Gargano. And we're getting a sneak peek of AEW NXT starting point pre-show matchup between Kenny Omega and Tommaso Ciampa. What will happen at the pay-per-view when these two men will start off the pre-show going one-on-one to end their rivalry once and for all. And now it's Omega in control. And this is exactly what Omega wanted. He lured Tommaso Ciampa out here. He knew if he attacked Johnny Gargano, it would make Tommaso Ciampa come out. The Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada making an appearance here tonight on AEW Dark. And Okada is not scheduled to be in action tonight, so I'm curious what he has to say. It's not like the Rainmaker to show up on AEW Dark unexpected. We did see a tweet on social media last week when Nakamura lost to Rey Mysterio Jr. in the TNT Cup tournament. Okada showing his displeasure with Nakamura. Could that be what this is about? I guess we'll find out in just a moment. And Okada asking for a mic. Kazuchika Okada calling out Shinsuke Nakamura for a match here tonight. After Nakamura failed to defeat Rey Mysterio, the leader of the cartel, last week, he says Shinsuke Nakamura is an embarrassment and should be ashamed of himself, and he plans to get rid of Shinsuke Nakamura once and for all.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 180 pounds, Danny Allen.
The rivalry between Darby Allin and Aleister Black looks to meet its conclusion here tonight. Both men agreed this will be the last time that they face off in AEW Dark. There's been a lot of speculation. Both of these men's contracts are up. Either one has yet to sign their AEW extension. There's been a lot of talks that possibly Darby Allin or Aleister Black might be thinking about jumping ship to NXT. Both have had gripes with being only showcased on AEW Dark outside of the Battle Royal on the very first episode of AEW Dynamite. A match both these men were the number 1 and 2 entrants in that matchup. And it was in that matchup that Darby Allin and Aleister Black would become rivals. It was on the very first AEW Dynamite that Aleister Black would step foot into Darby Allin's home of AEW. And on that night, he would eliminate Darby Allin from the Battle Royal before a single individual could come out to the ring. Darby Allin, feeling embarrassed, disrespected, challenged Aleister Black to a matchup and agreed to put his FTW title on the line, only for Aleister Black to welcome that challenge and take the FTW championship, which he would hold for 2 to 3 weeks before losing in a triple threat match to Hangman Adam Page. Aleister Black looking to get back to that FTW title, and he looks to put a stamp on this rivalry with Darby Allin once and for all. Many people wondering what's taking both these men so long to sign their contracts, and with starting point just around the corner, maybe both these men are weighing their options. Tonight, we finally get the final winner of Allin versus Black. Who is the king of the darkness in AEW? And tonight, the rivalry comes to an end, and Darby Allin is wasting no time and letting out that pent-up frustration and anger from week after week of embarrassment, of one-upmanship from Aleister Black. Aleister Black looks at Darby Allin as just a young street punk, a skateboarder, person who shops at Hot Topic and buys all the goth stuff. But Darby Allin is looking not only for respect, but for retribution here tonight. He said he is on a path to get back his FTW title and a win against Aleister Black to close out this rivalry match will be a huge step in that direction. Say this much, Darby Allin doing a lot better than he did the last time that he went up against Aleister Black. Snap suplex from Darby Allin. And Allin going back up top. What's he got in mind? Diving elbow drop from 3/4 of the ring. And he gets a 2 count. Shades of the Macho Man. Darby Allin is firing on all cylinders right now. And a body slam, and that's right, this is an Extreme Rules match. Darby Allin going to get the table. I'm sure the fans would like that. Kick to the stomach. What's Darby Allin have in mind now? Nice springboard arm drag. Darby Allin showing off here tonight on AEW Dark, trying to get a W in his win column. It seems Darby Allin has done his homework, doing extremely better than the last 2 outings with Aleister Black. Darby Allin going for another pin, only gets a 2 count. Aleister Black has got to be shocked. Probably does not believe what's going on right now, and who could blame him? He has dominated Darby Allin. Both times these men have crossed paths. And I know that has had to haunt Darby Allin, who is wrestling like a man possessed tonight. Allin working over Black's arm. In my opinion, he should be working over the legs. That is Aleister Black's strongest weapon. Those kicks and knees. You could take out the knee. You could neutralize. Oh, speaking of the knee, Aleister Black with the knee out of nowhere. And now hits Darby Allin with the table. Is that enough? Only gets a 1 count. It'll take a lot more. Darby Allin has been in control most of the matchup. And he goes right back into control. The surfboard stretch. Aleister Black's rolling out to the outside of the ring. And Darby Allin thought he was going to go and get a weapon, but apparently not. Both men missing with their strikes. It's Aleister Black able to capitalize with the DDT. Roundhouse kick from Aleister Black. Floors Darby Allin. Aleister Black, one of the most dangerous strikers in all of AEW, or NXT for that matter, in my opinion. And now he's looking to put Darby Allin through the table. Once more, looking to embarrass Darby Allin. Now it's Aleister Black. Stalking his prey. And Darby Allin looks to be in grave danger. Just barely able to get up thanks to the ropes. And as soon as he does, a German suplex from Aleister Black. And now he's setting Darby Allin up. Could this be it? Oh my goodness. Don't tell me. Darby Allin kicking out. Unbelievable. We'll be right back after this commercial break. What's this? Tessa Blanchard attacking Candice LeRae backstage. She was supposed to be getting her pictures done for the Starting Point pay-per-view. Tessa Blanchard. Outrage that it's Candice LeRae that's going to be at Starting Point and not her. And it looks like she's trying to take out Candice LeRae right now. Oh my goodness, that's concrete. Tessa Blanchard trying to take Candice LeRae out right now. Oh my goodness.
Making her way to the ring.
And now she has the nerve to come out here after she just took out Candice LeRae and ruined her dreams. of being in an AEW Women's Championship match at a pay-per-view. And look, Tessa Blanchard says she's taking out Candice LeRae, and now she is taking her place at Starting Point, and she's calling out Sasha Banks here tonight. The boss has heard enough, and now she is coming out to possibly accept Tessa Blanchard's challenge and save the Starting Point pay-per-view for the women's division of AEW. But you know the boss always has a plan. Tessa Blanchard says if Sasha Banks is really a boss, then she will boss up and put her AEW title on the line against her at AEW versus NXT Starting Point. And she says if she can't beat Sasha Banks, it'll be the last time you see her in an AEW ring. Sasha Banks says she likes those odds, and that Tessa Blanchard just wrote a check her ass can't cash because Tessa Blanchard says she doesn't need Bullet Club or anybody watching her back to get the job done, and at Starting Point there will be a new AEW Women's Champion. Sasha Banks says she's sending Tessa Blanchard back to NXT. Oh, slap Tessa Blanchard right in the face. And now it's Sasha Banks trying to make a statement. But Tessa Blanchard, who already took out Candice LeRae, getting the upper hand against the AEW Women's Champion. And if this is a preview of what's in store for Sasha Banks at Starting Point, we might be looking at the new AEW Women's World Heavyweight Champion. Sasha Banks starting to fight back. Both these women considered by many the very best of the best. And for the longest, we have not been able to see them go one-on-one because they were in separate companies. At Starting Point, we might get to finally see this dream match. And Tessa Blanchard laying out the boss, making a statement before AEW NXT Starting Point. Tessa Blanchard showing off her strength. She will have the strength advantage at Starting Point. This is remarkable. Very impressive. Tessa Blanchard taking out both the champion and challenger. And now it will be Sasha Banks versus Tessa Blanchard at Ladies and gentlemen, you could call this the biggest main event in AEW Dark today. Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, has made his intentions clear.
The following contest is scheduled for one
He
fall.
looks to be the front man for the Yakuza, and to do that, he challenged Shinsuke Nakamura to a match tonight. After Nakamura would lose to the cartel leader Rey Mysterio, Okada was disgusted that Shinsuke would lose to Rey Mysterio, someone that he believes is a scumbag. And he believes that the Japanese strong style is superior to the lucha libre style of professional wrestling. And when Nakamura lost to him, he felt that he let down the Japanese strong style tradition. Tonight, the Rainmaker goes one-on-one with the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. This is about to be epic, folks. Of course, Okada, match of the year with Kenny Omega, the winner of that matchup, mind I add, at the Tokyo Dome. Some say the greatest Wrestle Kingdom main event ever. Arguably the face of New Japan Professional Wrestling, the Rainmaker, Okada, looks to make good on his word and defeat Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight. That will not be an easy task. The king of strong style and the current leader of the Yakuza, Shinsuke Nakamura, has been on a win streak since coming to AEW that fell short last week against Rey Mysterio Jr. And Okada took that one loss as a sign of weakness, as an opportunity to challenge for the right to be the head of the Yakuza. Shinsuke Nakamura would not take those words lightly. And tonight, we get Nakamura versus Okada for the first time in an AEW ring. This is historic, ladies and gentlemen. Rainmaker! Right out the gate! Are you kidding me? No way! Oh my goodness! Shinsuke Nakamura just barely kicks out. What just happened? I turned my head for one moment, and Okada almost took out Nakamura that quick. And Okada, are you kidding me? With the second Rainmaker! What the hell is going on? Nakamura, showing tremendous heart, kicks out once more. The king of strong style was not expecting this offense from Okada out the gate. But now that he has taken that flurry, I believe he can turn this thing around. I was not expecting that. And Okada, whoa. Nice pop up into the catch into a tombstone. Kazuchika Okada is on fire tonight. He's really trying to make a statement. I was not expecting this, folks. Expected way more competitive. I did not expect such a fast-paced start to this matchup. Okada playing mind games. And Nakamura able to counter this time. Gotta believe Okada was looking for a third Rainmaker. Kid Sasha is headed up. And now it's Okada barely kicking out. Shinsuke Nakamura with the second Kid Sasha. And that might be it, folks. And now it's Okada kicking out 2 times. Wait, what's this? Wait a minute, what's this? Don't tell me. Naito, don't do it. Destino. Tetsuya Naito has turned on Shinsuke Nakamura. And Nakamura is getting kicked out of the Yakuza, the faction he started. I can't believe this. Kazuchika Okada and Tetsu Naito have kicked Shinsuke Nakamura out of the Yakuza